The existence of streaming fraud is well known. It's a major worry for the music industry and presents an enormous challenge for music streaming services like Spotify. Now, a shocking new study from Sweden's Svenska Dagbladet focuses on the ultimate goal of organized crime Spotify streaming fraud, money laundering. The publication claims that crime networks with ties to narcotics and deadly violence have been utilizing the internet for this purpose for years. Protected sources, including 4 genuine criminal gang members living in Sweden and an unnamed police officer, have been used by Svenska Dagbladet to support these claims. The police unit to which the unnamed police investigator belongs, according to the article, thinks that Spotify has become a criminal tool and that they suspect that the gangs launder money from drug dealing, robberies, fraud and assassination missions via the platform, which can amount to many millions each year. They reportedly achieve this by engaging in cash-in-hand deals with cryptocurrency dealers they contact on Facebook to transfer the proceeds from illegal acts into Bitcoin. Once they have false streams for musicians with connections to gangs, they utilize that cryptocurrency to collect the money paid for those streams. According to the unnamed officer, Spotify has turned into an ATM for them. He claims that there is a clear link between the gangs and the deadly violence. They further claim that rappers with supposed ties to crime and what they refer to as Sweden's gangster rap culture are particularly guilty of this activity. I don't want to sell people out. This is very sensitive. It's about more than buying streams. One of the sources is quoted as saying, "If you're a network and you want to attract kids and you have a rapper who's going big, that's half the job for you. It is very good for recruiting purposes." According to that same analysis, among Spotify's top 10,000 tracks in 2022, hip-hop or rap music accounted for 84.5% of fake streams discovered. Hip-hop is the leading genre in the French market, accounting for more than 50% of the top 10,000 tracks on Spotify and 40% on Deezer, according to the survey. So this is to be expected to some extent. However, according to the CNM, compared to the overall amount of streams produced by hip-hop and rap in 2022, fake streams comprised only a small percentage of all listens to the genre, accounting for 0.4% on Spotify and 0.7% on Deezer. According to Svenska Dagbladet, it contacted Spotify for a response and was given the following response from the music streaming service's Nordic-based communications manager: "We have no evidence that money laundering occurred via Spotify." The platform, according to Svenska Dagbladet, did not want to participate in an interview with SvD, but it did send the newspaper a statement from a spokesperson instead. While there is still work to be done, according to Spotify, its automated processes and manual monitoring are market-leading, and less than 1% of all streams on Spotify have been determined to be tampered with, according to research. Spotify stated, "Manipulated streams are a challenge for the entire industry and a problem that Spotify is working hard to combat." It is important to know that Spotify does not make any payments directly to artists, but to rights holders and distributors. It is equally important not to misunderstand the extent of the problem with manipulated streams. Thanks in part to the fact that our payouts are not real-time, our systems detect and address anomalies before they reach material levels. We have also improved the identification of artificial streams and developed faster measures to take as soon as we become aware of them. For example, we can withhold payouts, adjust streaming statistics down, and completely suspend users from the platform. There is always more work to do, but our automated processes and manual monitoring are market-leading. Less than 1% of all streams on Spotify have been determined to be tampered with. In order not to make it easier for someone trying to manipulate the system, we do not share details about specific methods. The music industry's top goals this year have been identifying and combating streaming fraud. Sir Lucian Grange, CEO of Universal Music Group, called out bad actors for abusing legal channels to profit off royalties from music streaming services. Grange said that the prevalent pro rata distribution mechanism used by these platforms needs to reform. Rob Stringer, the chairman of Sony Music Group, joined the increasing list of influential figures in the music business who have expressed serious concerns about streaming fraud. During Sony Group Corporation's annual presentation to investors, Stringer urged for stronger enforcement by digital service providers, DSPs, and maybe a shift to a new music streaming royalty distribution model that is anti-fraud-minded. According to Stringer, fraud on key DSPs is a problem that must be eliminated through aggressive enforcement by these DSPs and distributors, or by changing payment methods to better reduce the incentive for fraud. A number of additional music labels, including Believe, Empire, Spotify, and Amazon Music, joined up to establish a worldwide task force with the stated goal of eliminating streaming fraud. The same month, Deezer, a French-based music streaming service, outlined its own plan to combat fraudulent streaming behavior on its system. Thanks for listening to this episode. Visit our website at musicbusinessguru.co.uk for direct access to our Music Business Encyclopedia, which includes Spotify playlists, artist booking agencies, global publishing companies, talent agencies, and many more useful music industry contacts. Like and subscribe, and let's take your music hustle to the next level.